Hey, we talked before about different types of ultra-authorities, different types of destructive cults, different types of extremist groups. One of the ones that we have not talked about are the one-on-one relationships. Oftentimes, people forget or overlook or just simply don't know that the same mechanisms, the same social influences, the same types of extreme manipulation that happens in a cult, in an extremist group, in a totalitarian government is also the exact same thing as what is occurring in a one-on-one relationship, most often seen as battering relationships, as domestic violence, as spousal abuse, as physical abuse. One-on-one, extremely manipulative relationships, or ultra-authorities, often do end up with physical battery, but not always. And I will tell you quite honestly, from personal experience, from experience as a therapist, from observation and research as a third party, the damages done emotionally, I just said that, didn't I? Emotionally, mentally, from verbal abuse. Mental, emotional, and verbal abuse are more damaging than physical abuse. The wounds don't heal the same way at all as physical abuse, as the wounds of physical abuse. Physical abuse does carry, by definition, emotional and mental components. But those are unseen. One-on-one relationships do not just occur within a marital or significant other situation, though. One-on-one ultra-authorities can happen between a teacher and a student, between a pastor and a member of a congregation. They can happen between a therapist and a client. They can happen between a doctor and a patient. One-on-one ultra-authoritarian relationships can happen outside of a romantic relationship. You have to be aware it is exactly the same thing as what happens with a destructive cult. It's just smaller. It just affects fewer people. But it is the same. We'll be talking more about what happens within an ultra-authoritarian relationship. What happens with extreme manipulation as we go along. Stay tuned. See you next time.